The Blues rise to third place in the Premier League table as Eden Hazard plants his mushrooms. Watch until the end of this match review to hear all of my thoughts on yesterday's match. Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my review of the game which took place yesterday night at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League between Chelsea and West Ham United, which Chelsea ended up winning by 2-0. So what I'm going to do for you guys in terms of this review is that firstly, I'll be giving you the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri fielded at the start of the game, then I'll be giving you my thoughts on the game itself, and lastly, I'll be giving you my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming Europa League quarter-final first leg against Slavia Prague, which will be played in Czechia. So without further ado, let's get straight into this review. So getting straight into the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri fielded at the start of yesterday's game, and as always, starting off with the formation. It was a 4-3-3 with that deep line playmaker involved, as always. But getting straight into the personnel in which Maurizio Sarri chose, he went with Kepa in goal. He went with a back four from right to left of Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger, David Luiz and Emerson Palmieri. He went with a midfield three of Jorginho in that deep line playmaker role, with N'Golo Kante and Ruben Loftus-Cheek just ahead of him in midfield. And he went with a front three from right to left of Callum Hudson-Odoi, Gonzalo Higuain and Eden Hazard. So that was the lineup in which Maurizio Sarri fielded at the start of yesterday's match. Now for my thoughts on the game itself, and as always, starting off with the first half. I thought that in the first half we were pretty good, and I thought that we started off pretty well as well. I thought that we showed the desire to break them down, and I also thought that our movement on and off the ball was excellent. Getting into the goal in which we scored in the first half, oh my goodness me. Wow. Ruben Loftus-Cheek gives the ball to Eden Hazard in midfield, and what does he do? He weaves his way through their midfield and their defence, and he drives the ball into the bottom right corner on his side, and for me, that is definitely worthy of winning the match. But overall in the first half, I do think that was a good Chelsea performance, but the only criticism I do have of us is that we didn't take our chances in the first half, because towards the end of the first half, we did create a few chances, because earlier on in the first half, we did struggle to create chances due to the fact that West Ham were fairly compact. But yes, overall, it was a good first half performance, and I thought that Eden Hazard was the best player on the pitch in the first half. But yes, getting into my thoughts on the second half, I thought that we did start a bit slowly because we were giving the ball away a lot more than we were in the first half. We did give the ball away quite a few times in the first half, but yes, we were doing it a lot more in the second half, and I thought that West Ham pressed us and stopped us from doing as much as we did in the first half. But overall, as the game went on, I thought that we kind of dealt with their pressure, and I thought that the attacking players were really good as well. Defensively, we weren't so great yesterday, but surely that will improve with time, like I've said already in my review of the game against Brighton and Hove Albion. But yes, the goal in which Eden Hazard scored in the second half was also really good. Ross Barkley gives him the ball. He was just onside by the way, and he volleys it into the bottom left corner on his side, and that was game over for me. That was definitely game over. 90th minute, nothing West Ham could do about that. But yes, overall, I thought that we definitely deserved to win. I thought we were the better side on the day. I do think that West Ham United turned up in the second half, but I just don't think that they were good enough. But yes, overall, I thought it was really good. Hopefully we take this into our next two games against Slavia Prague and, of course, Liverpool. But yes, that's it for my thoughts on yesterday's match. Now to conclude this review, I'm going to give you my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming quarter-final first leg in the Europa League, which will be played against Slavia Prague on Thursday night in Czechia. Now, to be honest with you, Slavia Prague are a decent side. They do have some decent players, and they do deserve to be where they are in the Europa League. I'm not sure where they are in their league, but yes, they are a decent side. But to be honest with you, no matter what team Maurizio Sarri fields, we should be beating Slavia Prague. But I do expect them to make it hard for us. But yes, that's it for my thoughts on our upcoming game. And that is the end of this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all very soon. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you all for some more videos. Come on, you Blues, and peace.